Open your eyes. Reality is but an illusion.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Life is hard sometimes, but at least maybe I can make it easier for other people.
2, 1! You have to stop that through securing the mission area.
What's up everyone, it's Quantum Blunts, you know the game, Marvel Rivals. It's been 12 months since this 6v6 hero shooter dropped, and what a turbulent, exciting, and unforgettable year it's been. We're not just doing a quick recap, we're diving deep into the content cycles, the controversies, the competitive scene, and the biggest balance debates that define the game from launch all the way to its grand one-year anniversary on December 6th, 2025. This is the definitive story of Marvel Rivals Year 1. The initial hype wave was seismic. Announced in March, the game proved its core concept was solid during the closed alpha test in May 2024. Everyone loved the potential of a team-up skill mechanic. Those incredible moments where Rocket Raccoon hopped on the Groot's back, or when Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange warped the entire battlefield. This unique feature was the key selling point for the multiplayer Marvel game. Then came December 6, 2024. Marvel Rivals launched, boasting an impressive starting roster with heavy hitters like Doctor Strange, Black Panther, and Loki. Initial reviews praised the fidelity and the destructive maps, but the first major community conversation quickly centered on monetization. Launch bundles and the first battle pass immediately came under scrutiny, with players questioning the value of certain cosmetic tiers and the price of legendary skins. This early friction was a theme that NetEase would battle all year long, balancing a free-to-play economy with a premium brand.
Season 1, Eternal Night Falls, dropped on January 10th, 2025, making the start of the true live service grind. NetEase made a bold promise. They would deliver 4 heroes in a single season. We got the first half of the Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman, at launch, adding huge strategic depth, as Invisible Woman was a strategist and Mr. Fantastic was a duelist. This season was defined by the first major competitive meta. Team compositions solidified around high damage dealers and powerful strategic strategists, or healers. The mid-season 1.5 patch in February brought the remaining members: The Thing, who was a Vanguard, and the Human Torch, who was a duelist, completing the Fantastic Four set and introducing the new Midtown map, the one I'm currently playing on. More importantly, this patch brought the first major wave of balance changes, targeting early powerhouses like Storm and Cloak and Dagger, heroes that dominated the first seasonal championships. NetEase showed responsiveness here by canceling a planned mid-season rank reset due to massive community backlash, proving they were listening to player concerns about protecting hard-earned rank progress. This commitment was crucial for the long-term health of the Marvel Rivals community. The summer months are often when hero shooters hit a slump. Player fatigue sets in and the conversation moves from excitement to criticism. By quarter 2 and quarter 3, conversations on Reddit and Discord focused heavily on the matchmaking system, which many felt prioritized queue speed over match quality. leading to widely unbalanced games, especially in the higher competitive ranks. Players pointed out a poke meta that was difficult to break, even with numerous minor patch notes and buffs to underperforming vanguards like Doctor Strange. This period saw the launch of seasons 3 and 4, which continued to expand the Marvel Rivals roster with key X-Men characters and other fan favorites. However, the biggest saving grace came in October 2025, the introduction of the game's first ever PvE mode, the Marvel Zombies co-op experience. This gave lapsed players a reason to jump back in and offered a refreshing break from the often frustrating competitive ladder. The free Blade Knight costume for Blade was a brilliant incentive that kept the content engagement high through the Halloween period. Throughout the year, the Marvel Rivals esports scene grew rapidly. High-profile organizations like Sentinels and 100 Thieves, who recently announced their exit, closing the competitive year as a top 4 team globally, invested heavily, validating the game's core competitive potential. Major tournaments like the Marvel Rivals Ignite Grand Finals showed that the game could sustain high-level, high-viewership events. This leads us back to the current period. Season 5, titled Love is a Battlefield, which launched just last week on November 14th, 2025. This season immediately shook up the meta with the introduction of Gambit as a new strategist, a role that had been underrepresented. The accompanying patch introduced huge buffs to underperforming vanguards like Hulk and Captain America, and the one that I appreciate the most is Magneto, a direct response to months of community feedback about the poke meta being too dominant. And now we arrive at the culmination of the year, the official first anniversary on December 6, 2025. The celebration is already underway, starting late in November, signaling a huge thank you from NetEase Games to their dedicated player base. As a player, you can log in right now to claim generous rewards, including premium units and a legendary Jeff the Landshark skin, a fantastic gesture of goodwill. This is a moment to not only look back at the destructible environments and incredible team-up skills that define the first year, but to look forward. The anniversary content drop is massive, and we can expect the roadmap for year 2 to be unveiled, promising even more heroes and modes for this continually evolving Marvel Universe. The story of Marvel Rivals Year 1 is a story of survival, listening to the gaming community, and relentlessly pursuing new content. It is undeniably a success story in the highly competitive hero shooter genre. What were your highlight heroes? Did you main Loki, or are you riding that new Gambit wave? Let me know your best Marvel Rival moments in the comments below. Now, this is the competitive match in Season 5, and as you can see, we were doing a little bit of carrying. One of the duelists on our team was really lackluster, I guess you could say. But this new season, I've been trying out Magneto since everybody wants to insta-lock Gambit. And I've been loving him, even though I died right there. But I've been loving him. I do miss being a strategist and healing, because I feel like healing is like the ultimate carry. Like if your healers are good, then your team is basically sliding their mouth on the keyboard. But as you can see, we're trying our best to push them back here on this midtown map. There's only 30 seconds left on the clock, and we have to hold them here. As you can see, we pushed the point all the way and they didn't, and I just whiffed my ult and then died. You can see our Moon Knight is actually carrying the team. And I've been hearing that Moon Knight is really strong this season. Let me know in the comments below if you're a Moon Knight main. There's the score. Here's the MVP. Daredevil was really good. I usually ban him, but since he was on our team, no need to ban him, right? Overall, Season 5 has been good so far, and I believe Season 5.5 will be even better with the introduction of Rogue. Whether she's a tank, a DPS, or support is still up in the air as of recording this video. But yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this video by hitting that subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment, and let's get a conversation started. Until then, I'll see you in the next video, and I might start streaming my competitive matches. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that. Alright guys, have a good one.